Good evening, and I welcome you, students, for the discussion and revision of the course for 12th CBSE 2021, as well as solutions of important question answers which may be asked in the coming examinations. As we are working hard, students, so that we can score full marks in the coming examinations, it becomes absolutely essential that we do large amount of practice, and we should be able to understand each and every question, and basic concepts should be clear. There is a less memory than more of the basic concepts, fundamentals, and understanding as per the type of question papers which are provided nowadays, students. Therefore, we should pay attention, focus, concentrate, and should be able to answer each and every question after reading it very carefully. Answers are very small. There are MCQ questions, there are paragraphs, there are reasoning assertive type of questions. You already have seen such sample papers, and we continue to do more and more of these papers and expect that similar type of questions are coming. And with good amount of practice and revision is very essential. No student can appear without revision because coursework is very large. Each and every line, each and every question of NCRT must be solved by all the students who are appearing for 2021 chemistry 12th paper. Therefore, in our endeavor to be able to answer all the question, we have another sample paper before us, and we will be reading the first objective type, which is section A. There will be four sections, you already know, A, B, C, D. And section A involves paragraphs. Read the paragraph carefully, answer the questions given below the paragraphs, and the answer should be as small as possible. These paragraphs may be taken on the basis of NCRT books from different chapters, and therefore all the answers may not be available in the paragraph also. So we should be prepared for that chapter. We have before us, students, objective type questions. Read the passage given below. Answer the following question. 1:4 means there will be four questions. Five will be there. You have probably internal choice of answering four of that. 1962 Neil Bartlett. Student. So first important point, student, you already know. When we start the paragraph, the name Neil Bartlett. I would like to know, student, I am marking it. What is the discovery of Neil Bartlett, student, from which chapter this question has been taken? Paragraph is there.
P
Can you
block
tell me?
group 18. P block group 18.
Group 18. Acha. Which group 18? This is from group 18. What are the elements of group 18, students? Helium, neon,
Helium, neon, argon,
argon, krypton,
krypton,
xenon,
xenon,
radon.
radon.
And what is the electron configuration, valence shell electron configuration of these students?
NS2, NP6.
NS2NP6. This, whatever, whenever we use a word, student, I revise the whole thing. Okay. Now you have seen in noble gases, noble gases. In the noble gases, what is the most important point, student? That these gases were not reacting. They are noble. They were inert. They were found to be inert. But which element was the first one with which compounds were prepared? Xenon,
Xenon.
xenon. And they were prepared with which element? Highly
Uh,
electronegative elements.
highly electronegative FON.
Because this shell is completely filled, they are existing as monatomic. They are very stable electron configuration, have no tendency either to gain or lose electrons. Therefore, we have to force them to react. Students, they are not interested in reacting. They are very much satisfied and very stable. So Neil Bartlett prepared a complex compound by reacting molecular oxygen. Molecular oxygen is O2, student, with PTF6, platinum hexafluoride. Then he carried out the reaction between noble gas and PTF6. Which noble gas was this? Xenon. And obtain a red colored compound. The noble gas has completely filled electronic configuration in their valence shell and are monoatomic. Already we said under normal conditions. They possess low boiling point, students. The direct reaction of xenon with fluorine leads to series of oxidation state compounds +2, +4, and +6. XCF4 reacts violently with water to give XCO3, students. XCF4. The geometries of the compounds of xenon can be deduced considering the total number of electron pairs in the valence shell. That is what we use as valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, VSCPRT. Okay? We are aware of all these facts. Okay. The following questions are multiple choice questions. Choose the most appropriate answer. So you have read the paragraph, students. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Noble gases. The following multiple choice question, choose the most appropriate. In the preparation of xenon, Bartlett had taken O2 plus B2F6 as a base compound. This is because this compound he was able to prepare. Thereafter, he was able to prepare the compounds of xenon. You already know based on this. What was that? Xe plus what they said PTF6 minus. In the NCRT, they write it like this. It further reacts with platinum hexafluoride. Even this is
Yes,
not
sir.
the actual structure. Anyway, NCRT gives this type of formula. Both oxygen and xenon have the same size.
No.
Both oxygen and xenon have same electron gain enthalpy. Both oxygen and Xe have different ionization enthalpy. Both Xe and O2 are gases, students. Both oxygen and xenon have same size. No. Both oxygen and xenon have same. No. Both oxygen and xenon have different.
Yes, sir.
They have different ionization enthalpy.
They have different, but they are very near. 1170 and 1175. They are
They
near.
have. Yes, the question is wrong actually.
Yes, it should have almost same.
They have almost same
Yes, sir.
ionization enthalpy. So sometimes question mistakes are there. You see, these are not the correct answer, but it was based on ionization enthalpy because the first ionization enthalpy of molecular oxygen and that of xenon are almost equal. What is the first ionization enthalpy of molecular oxygen? O2, I am saying.
1175.
O2 molecular oxygen enthalpy
75
115 kilojoule per mole.
per mole.
And the first ionization enthalpy of xenon
1170.
1170 kilo. So they are almost equal. They are almost equal. It is not the oxygen atom, it is the molecular oxygen. Be careful about this, students. So, okay. Helium is added to oxygen used by deep sea divers because students, yeah, we know the uses of the helium. Usually questions have been asked on the uses of helium. Basically noble gases are used in where noble gases are used. Advertisement lamps and lights, wherever you are seeing the highly colored lights. But helium is very important. What is so important about helium? Anything, any property, it has a lowest.
Lowest boiling point.
Therefore, it finds great use in experiments which are carried out at very, very low temperatures. Here, helium is used in added to oxygen by deep sea divers, scuba diving. When we talked of scuba divers, students, they have to carry a cylinder. As you go down the see what will happen. The pressure will keep on increasing. The solubility of the gas will keep on in the blood. It is less soluble in blood than nitrogen under high pressure. It is lighter than nitrogen. It is readily miscible with oxygen. It is less poisonous than nitrogen, student. This is not the answer. This is not the. Then what is the correct answer? It is the solubility, which in which chapter we studied this, the solubility of helium, the solubility of the gas,
It was second chapter.
solubility of gas in liquid, students.
Solutions.
So when we discussed solution, students, what law we studied, the applications of the law, very important, student. Always questions are asked on that. Solubility of gas in liquids was studied by.
It was Henry's law.
We studied Henry's law. What happens when we, as the pressure increases, solubility of the gas in liquid increases. As the temperature increases, the solubility of the gas in liquid
Decreases.
So important questions are coming on that always. We will see that in the chapter of solution, student. Applications are very important. They will ask you give one or two applications of Henry law. Repeatedly have been asked. Those aerated drinks are packed at high pressure, students. XCF2, students, reacts with SBF5, XBF5, student, SBF5, antimony pentafluorides. What are going to be formed, student? What is going to be formed in such cases? What will happen when XCF2 reacts with such compound, students?
It will form XeF6 minus and XeF plus. A.
What will happen? This will gain a fluoride, student, and the result of that will be what?
XeF plus
SBF5.
XeF plus, first option.
XeF2 plus SBF5 will form XeF plus SBF6 minus. Okay. This is the correct answer, students.
Yes, sir.
Or the compound that cannot be formed by xenon. The compound that cannot be formed by xenon.
XeCl4.
Xenon, this is highly oxidizing. Fluorine is highly oxidizing. This oxygen fluorine highly oxidizing, but chlorine doesn't have the power, student, to. Cl is not a strong oxidant. It will not be able to form compound with xenon, and xenon is forming compounds with mainly fluorine or oxyfluorides because they are very strong oxidizing agents, powerful oxidants, strong oxidizing agents, student. It cannot form compounds with Cl4. This is not the right answer. Okay, which one of the following statements are true? Read the question carefully. Sometimes, true or false or one word is there. You said cannot be formed. So we have to be very careful. Can be formed or cannot be formed makes two different questions. Questions are coming like this. Which of the following statement true? Only type of interaction between particles or noble gases are due to weak dispersion forces. Ionization enthalpy of molecular oxygen is very close to that of xenon, that we know.
Yes, sir.
Hydrolysis of F6 is a redox reaction. Now this question is important.
No.
Oxyfluorides are not reactive.
No.
Not correct. So what we find basically, this is the most appropriate, because even interactions we are seeing are
Yes,
in very
sir. It
weak,
is only weak.
they have very weak dispersion forces. That is also, we know about it. They are existing as monatomic.
So there can be two correct answers, A and B.
Yes. So basically, both are these. Which of the following statements are true? Following statements are true. Which of the following statements are true? So in such cases, students, we have two possibilities, A and B. What happens when XCF6 is hydrolyzed? This reaction has been asked many times. Student, hydrolysis is an important reaction. What happens when XCF6 is hydrolyzed? XCF6, because hydrolysis products of XCF6 are very important. XCF6, this is very important, hydrolysis. You know what happens? What product will be there when XCF6 is hydrolyzed? What products we get, students?
XeOF4.
What you are getting? XCF6 plus H2O. You have XCO3 HF.
And
Then we have to
XeOF4.
balance it. If I have three students, XCF3, XCF 3H2O, then what you will get? How many? 6 HF are there. So then you should have, what is happening here? What is the oxidation state of xenon here? +6. What is the oxidation state of xenon here? +6.
+6.
Same oxidation state is there. There is no change in oxidation state of xenon. So it is not a redox reaction.
Yes, sir.
They have asked this particular question itself many times. And you know, xenon fluorides are reacting, are hydrolyzed, are readily hydrolyzed to form oxyfluorides and oxides. Therefore, they do react with water, students. They do react with water. The hydrolysis reaction are very important. A question is usually asked on hydrolysis of XCF2, XCF4, and XCF6. Important question. Every year, one of the reaction is coming in the paper. We know about it. So you should be prepared with this, students. Our solution of question is not only this question. We are giving you complete revision. Yes, there are the possible questions. So that means you should be able to know what are the products of the hydrolysis XCF2, XCF4, XCF6. How do we write that in the paper?
Okay.
And mostly will be redox reactions. There will be change in oxidation numbers, but this reaction is not a redox reaction. That is why they asked that question. So in the paper, students, question will be changed. That's what we are trying to say. They are not going to be the same as this. Okay. Now another paragraph is coming, students. Read the passage given below. Okay? And answer the following questions. The substitution of alkyl halide mainly occurs by SN1 or SN2. This is always important. RCH2X. Okay? They undergo SN1 and SN2. Okay? Important reactions. Very important. We know whatever mechanism alkyl halides follow for substitution, the polarity of carbon halogen bond is responsible for this reaction. Okay? What it means, student? This is negative and this is positive, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is where attack will take place, nucleophile at this
Yes,
point.
sir.
Nucleophile, we already know about it. The polarity, the rate of SN1 are governed by the stability of carbocations. ठीक है? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Whereas SN2 are steric factors. If the starting material is a chiral compound, what are chiral compounds, students?
Which have one asymmetric carbon.
They are optically active. Condition asymmetric carbon. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
So asymmetric means there will be 4 different groups attached to carbon. We may end up with an inverted product or racemic depending on the type of mechanism followed by alkyl band. That means SN2 for a chiral will lead to inversion, and SN1 for a chiral will give what? SN1 racemic mixture.
Yes, sir.
We already know about it. Student, always an important question because ठीक है, may end up with, depending upon the type of mechanism, cleavage of ethers with HI. Cleavage of ethers with HI, students. R O R dash. You know the reaction. Breaking of this bond, student, you get alcohol and alkyl halide. Governed by steric and stability of the carbocation, which indicates that in organic chemistry, these two measure helps on deciding the kind of product form. That is absolutely right. Now we got a complete picture of the reactions, nucleophilic substitution reaction, and the reactions of ethers with HI. We discussed that in detail, the breaking of the carbon oxygen bond. One alkyl halide and one alcohol. What you get? Alcohol and alkyl halide. Which you get? You already know. 1 degree alkyl halide. So let us see the questions now. Student, question now.
Yes, sir.
In these questions, first to 4 statement of assertion followed by statement of reason is given. Choose the correct answer out of the following. As I said, these are the 4. The order may be changed, student. So we be careful in the paper. Don't blindly
Yes,
accept. We are doing this, so it should be same. Usually they do give same, but it depends. If they change it, they can change it. I can make this first and then last. Who stops me? There is no rule for saying that. Assertion, reason, both correct statement. Reason is correct explanation. Assertion, reason, but not correct. Assertion correct, but reason wrong. Assertion wrong, but reason. That's a stereotype. Same thing written, which we have used earlier. Okay. In these question 1 to 4, statement of assertion followed by given, choose the assertion and reason. Okay. First question. It is difficult to replace chlorine by OH in chlorobenzene in comparison to chloroethane. Is it correct or not? Chlorobenzene, students, and chloromethane. Is it true?
No, sir.
No, sir. That answer is wrong. We have done it so many times. I said this is important. Can I replace this Cl? What is this? A nucleophilic substitution reaction. You know that this can be easily removed. But it is
Okay.
This is sp2 hybridization,
Yeah,
partial
yes,
double
sir.
bond character. This is an important question. This is asked so many times. This is true, students. The statement is correct. Reason, chlorine carbon bond has partial double bond character due to resonance. That
Yes,
is
sir.
also correct.
Correct.
Both are correct, student. Then is the correct explanation for the assertion?
Yes, sir.
Yes, correct explanation. It is the correct explanation, students. Very important question. Therefore, our answer to this will be
A.
A. Read the statement very carefully because assertion and reasoning will require very critical thinking. And if you are not going to think, you will end up with the error.
Yes, sir.
And such questions are intelligent questions. They provide you complete revision of the course. The boiling points of alkyl halides decrease in this order, students. Is this correct statement?
Different order. Yes, sir. It's
The
correct.
boiling points of alkyl decrease in this order. Correct. The boiling point of alkyl chloride bromide add is considerably higher than that of hydrocarbon of comparable mass. Is that the correct statement?
हाइड्रोकार्बन से यस सर ज्यादा होता है.
This is also correct. Is it the correct explanation for the assertion, students?
No, sir, it is not the correct explanation.
This statement has nothing to do with it. There are
Yes,
two
sir.
independent statements.
B.
No, it is not the correct explanation. It is not the correct explanation for assertion, students. Then what is the correct answer for here?
B.
Answer is B.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Such questions are very, very important, will be likely asked in the exam, students. Second, aryl iodides can be prepared by the reaction of arenes with iodine in the presence of an oxidizing agent. Aryl iodides can be prepared by the reaction of arenes with iodine. Is it the correct statement?
No, sir, it cannot be.
No.
Have to by diazonium. Sorry.
No. What about the second assertion is wrong?
Oxidizing agent oxidizes I2 into HI.
Oxidizing agent oxidizing iodine into HI.
Yes, sir, this is correct.
I 2 I minus 1 means oxidizing agent are those which will undergo oxidizing agent. What is an oxidizing agent? Oxidizing agent. What are oxidizing agents, students? Which undergo reduction, they gain electron. Iodine is 0 here. It is going to -1. Oxidizing agent oxidizes I2 to HI. Is it oxidation? The statement is itself wrong.
Wrong. Because it will be.
Which answer we have?
We have D. But then D में भी reason correct था option में. जो D option
हाँ
था
मैं
उसमें.
वही कह रहा हूँ इसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. Assertion is wrong.
But reason is correct. ये नहीं.
But since we have no other choice here, अगर some mistake is there. Sometimes they do mistake because it should be HI into iodine. Got it?
Yes, sir.
I minus 2. I2. So here our appropriate answer is only D, but some mistake is there. Next question, students. Presence of a nitro group at orthopara increases the reactivity of haloarenes towards a nucleophilic substitution reaction. Is it correct?
Uh,
You have nitro group at
yes, sir.
ortho or para positions
Yes, sir. It will increase the reactivity.
towards nucleophilic. They are electron withdrawing group.
Yes, sir. It
Correct.
will increase.
Important question, student. This is asked so many times. Nitro group being electron withdrawing group decreases the electron density over the benzene ring.
Yes, sir. It is correct.
Is that the correct explanation for this?
Yes, sir. It is correct.
Then what is the answer of third
A.
part?
A.
Important question. Such a question has been asked many times. One good point about the reasoning and assertion, which we are going to discuss in more detail, because they will provide more revision of the course and better understanding of the concepts. That's why such questions are becoming very vital in all exams, in all competition papers. Assertion, student. Next question on the screen. KCl reacts with methyl chloride to give methyl isocyanide, student. What is
No,
the
sir. Wrong. It is wrong.
CH3Cl plus KCN. What is the product?
Methyl cyanide, CH3CN.
Nitrile. So, student, this is a wrong statement. CN is an ambient nucleophile.
Yes, sir. It is correct.
It is the right statement. Therefore, answer will be D in this case, no problem. D. Okay.
D.
All right, we have to think and think. That is our objective. The whole purpose of this game which we are playing, student, is a game, is to improve your mental capability and improve your mental faculties, prepare yourself mentally for the coming exam. What is important? Mental attitude. There is a mental attitude, student, to appear in an exam, to write a paper, to write an exam. That aptitude has to be developed, student. And a lot of students do not have that. They will lose it because they don't have a mental attitude, because they don't have a stamina to even read the paragraphs, and they don't have that much focus, they don't have that much concentration, they are not clear about the concept. Students, they will be losing the marks. They don't have that mind, student. So what we are doing, that changing your mind, student, changing your mind power, creating a attitude, mind attitude, examination oriented mind attitude, that yes, we are prepared for any type of question. Students, we have ability to think, and more we think, more we react, more we use our mind, student, better our preparation is, better we will do in the exam. Is there any doubt about that?
No, sir.
Can a team win a match without practice? Can a team, any team has ever won a match at just um, without a proper game plan, attitude, strategy? Have you ever
No,
seen
sir.
any big match like that? Nothing. You can see any soccer game, you can see how much mental attitude is required, how much capability is required, how much perfection is required, how much practice is required. Students, we are not even knowing the top people, topmost athletes, students, how much practice they are doing. They are absolutely perfect. How I can be perfect without practice? Can you tell me? Nothing is possible. Can I do in a day? No, it is a labor of years. Student. So that is we understand that now. We understand. That's my point to tell you that it's not the matter of chemistry. It is not a matter of physics. It's not a matter. It's matter of everything in life. Following questions 3 to 11 are multiple choice questions carrying 1 mark each. Students, 1 mark each. Important point. Conversion of alkyl halide into alcohol by NaOH is classified as student
A substitution reaction.
dehydrohalogenation reaction,
No.
substitution, addition, dehydration. Let us see
Substitution.
what is a dehydrohalogenation reaction, students.
Removal of a hydrogen and a halogen atom.
Dehydro
Halogenation.
dehydro, because I have to revise the course, students. Dehydrohalogenation means what? Loss of hydrogen and halogen. ठीक है? Minus HX. Substitution is our answer here. What happens? Alkyl halide reacts with aqueous NaOH. What is the
NaOH.
product?
ROH.
ROH plus NaH. ठीक है? So this is example of substitution reaction.
Substitution. Yes, sir.
What is an addition reaction, student? You have a double bond and you can add anything. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
X to anything.
HX.
And what do you become, student?
Single bond alkane.
What is a dehydration reaction, student?
Removal of a water molecule.
Dehydration. Yes, in loss of water, student. What will happen? Loss of water, dehydration. So we have a complete picture in our mind. They may ask any question, no problem, no issue. Or student, racemization occurs in SN2 reaction. Does it occur?
No, sir. It occurs in SN1.
SN2, okay, no. Only one answer is there. We already discussed. This is a very important question. Very, very important question, students. All these questions are very important, let me tell you. They have been asked many times, students. Some in one or the other form. Should be prepared for it. CH3CONS2 on reaction with NaH and Br2 in an alcoholic medium gives. What is the name of this reaction, students?
Hoffman bromide degradation reaction.
CH3 C double bond O NH2 plus Br2 plus NaOH, students. What is the name of this reaction?
Hoffman bromide degradation reaction.
Hoffman's. Very, very important. I have not seen any paper where this question based on this has not been asked. What is the result of this, student?
If you give this primary amine, C option. Yes.
It contains one
One
carbon less.
than the parent amide.
Degradation means degradation. D matlab we'll have one carbon
Less.
less. Important point, student. Very important for conversion also. This is important. CH2NH2 on heating with chloroform and alcoholic KOH.
This is carbylamine reaction. B option. B.
What is this?
Carbylamine test or carbylamine reaction.
Which is the answer?
B.
That is this called carbylamine test.
Carbylamine test.
This test is used for?
It is used for distinguish of primary amines.
This test is given by?
Primary amines.
Aliphatic or aromatic?
Aliphatic and aromatic both.
Primary, aliphatic
and aromatic both.
Aromatic amines. Give this test and is used to distinguish one degree amines. ठीक है, from 2 or 3 degree. We are aware of that such question will be there. What is the answer coming then? The product is isocyanide.
A.
Foul smell. The oxidation state of nickel in NiCO4 is, students,
0. A.
s-
Because CO is
fifth
a neutral
question.
ligand.
What type of ligand is CO?
Neutral ligand.
Neutral. You know, is a strong or a weak field ligand, students? The answer is 0 here. There are so much story about CO. This is important because it is will be asked somewhere in the paper. When we discuss the crystal field theory, and we have told you, students, strong field and weak field ligand spectrochemical series. Did you see the spectrochemical series, students? Which chapter I used that?
In coordination chemistry.
Coordination chemistry. What type of ligand was this CO?
It is a neutral ligand.
That we have already written. Very
Uh,
strong field ligand,
Strong
student.
field ligand it was.
And there is a compounds of metal with CO, student. Metal carbonyls has been dealt in NCRT also. Questions are usually asked on that. What happens? The bonds become very strong, student. What we call synergic bonding.
Synergic bonding.
Back bonding takes place, students. P pipe, the ligands which have electrons in d orbitals, they can back donate to carbon vacant orbital p. So sigma bond electron donor, and then what happened? D pi p pi bond, pi bond, student. Back bonding. Very important topic. I'm not discussing here, but just to revise you where the questions will be coming in 12th and as well as in different competition exam, students. Okay.
Yes, sir.
1 mole of CrCl3 reacts with AgNO3 to yield 2 moles of AgCl. The structure formula of the compound. Such a question is expected in the paper. Good question. What answer we are giving, student?
So 2 moles. That means A option.
There will be 2 ionizable Cl, students.
Yes, sir. A option.
Here, how many you have? 1? No. Here don't have any.
A option.
So A option, because the ACrH2O5 Cl, students. Cl2 will dissociate into CrH2O5 Cl2 plus and 2 Cl minus. So it will react with 2 Ag plus to give 2 mole of AgCl. Sometimes reactions are to be shown. This is not here. We are not to show the reaction. Only answer is required. But in many cases, students, they may ask you to show the reactions. If they ask, we should know how the ionization takes place, students, and then we can give the answer. Next question: amino acids are acidic, basic, amphoteric, or neutral?
Amino acids. They are amphoteric in nature.
You see that they can be amphoteric, they can be acidic also, they can be basic.
They can be basic, they can be neutral also.
Because did I mention the name of any amino acid? No. Sometimes the questions are like that. That you have more than one possible answer, students. Here it is in the students' benefit because all answers are correct here. It depends unless, but what he will do in the exam, he will then give a formula
Okay.
of amino acid. Then he will ask you a question.
Okay.
This is generalized, student, just to show you that questions could be of any form. ठीक है? Okay. The IUPAC name of what is the formula? CH3. CH3. What will be the name of the students? You have to number this now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3-methyl.
3-methyl.
It will be C. 3-methyl bute 2-ene-oic acid.
Is it acid? And if I go 1, 2, okay, at 2 double bond. So 3-methyl answer will be C, student. It is. What is the correct IUPAC name of this compound, students?
It will be C.
How will you number? 1,
1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
4. Then
2,2-dimethyl butanoic acid.
then how it can be C?
A.
2,2-dimethyl. Numbering must be done in such questions, student. Answer will be A here. Answer will be A. Why we do all this? We know because we are going to do some errors, students, in exam. Before that, we should be sure. IUPAC naming always number. Give numbers, then you write the name, or you will be in trouble. So we must know the priorities of different functional group, students. COH, CHO always are at number 1. So the number starts from that. If two are present, COH and CHO, then priority lists have to be used and see where the preference goes, where COH is more powerful than CHO. Okay. Out of the following, the strongest base in aqueous solution, student. Such a question is again and again coming. The basicity
Dimethylamine, aniline.
of amines.
B option. Dimethylamine.
In aqueous solution, important questions are coming. Always CH3 NH2, CH3 twice NH,
NH.
CH3 thrice and
Thrice N.
ammonia. Like this, he will ask questions, student. In case of CH3, CH2, NH2, then C2H5 twice NH, then C2H5 thrice. This is a very favorite question for the paper, student. One of the question is always coming because there are multiple factors we have told you. What factors are there? Electronic,
Steric hindrance and solvation effect
solvation,
and steric factor.
hydrogen bond. So cumulative of all these, student, not one factor is there. We told you check the NCRT and please 2 degree is always highest in all
Degree
this.
highest. So dimethyl will be
2 degree, I mean. In aqueous, in gas, then no issue, only electronic factor is there. Methyl and dimethylamine. Okay. Strongest. Iodoform test is not given by students. Ethanol.
phenol देता है सर.
pentane 2 on, pentane. We may be able to draw the structures to get the correct answer, students.
Yes, sir.
Important question. What is the formula of ethanol? Ethanol, pentan 2 on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pentan 3 on.
It will be pentane 3 on. That will not give iodoform test.
Which compounds give iodoform test, student? Which compound give, what is the condition for iodoform test? Again and again it has been asked in the paper. What is the condition, students?
For iodoform test, it should have a CH3CO group. मतलब one methyl group attached to the carbonyl carbon.
They will be oxidized into that CH3 C double bond. This will be oxidized to aldehyde within in the presence of oxidizing agent. This has got, but there is no possibility here CH2 CH2 student, so it will not show. This is the correct answer. Out of the following transition elements, students, the maximum number of oxidation states are shown by students. Oxidation states is always an important question, student, in 3D series.
Maximum number show करता है manganese.
You know that it increases scandium, titanium, iridium, chromium, then scandium, chromium, manganese, iron,
Manganese.
cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. It increases, then decreases. Maximum +2, +3, +4, plus. Maximum unpaired electrons are here. And the number of, then pairing starts. The number of oxidation states start decreasing. So in the middle, you see the maximum. Right? What is the correct answer? Usually they are likely to ask such questions, students, in the paper. Based on the oxidation states or oxidation number, questions are given in exam. Who should be clear and should be fully prepared with these type of questions. Because this exam will happen sometime, we don't know. And continuous revision and revision must continue, students. Consistency is very important. And if we give up or break somewhere, we will be forgetting all the things which we have done. And therefore, I think our approach is the best, that we will continue to solve more and more questions. At the same time, we are going to revise. What happens here? You have the electronic configuration should be known to us, because so many questions can be solved. And you know, after this becomes a D5, what will happen? The pairing of electrons will start.
Yes, sir.
And then what you see, what is the element they have asked which do not show variable oxidation state?
Scandium.
Scandium. Any other element?
Zinc.
Zinc shows only +2. And the element which shows +1 oxidation state?
+1 copper.
This question has been given. Copper shows +1. Does anyone else show +1 here?
No, sir. Only copper shows.
You have seen cuprous Cu2Cl2 or CuCl2 salts. These are the
Yes, sir.
question students which would be there in the paper. It's a complete any word I write. There are so much variety of question possible. How they put it, it's not necessary they put it the same way as we are writing. Now it's up to the examiner. He can change the question. He can put it in different form. Student, that is my point. And thinking is the most important part. No question be answered in a hurry. We have a time. We'll get sufficient time to think. We are already aware of the trend. Most paper is known to you. Let me tell you. You already have question, answer, question, answer. We are so practice we are doing with all different students. Different type of questions are being discussed. They are being uploaded in YouTube and are being sent to the students. Those who have subscribed it, they are getting it. They must watch that, because in that time we are solving and telling you not only those questions, extra questions. And in different competitions, they have been asked. All right, then we'll meet you in the next class with more variety of questions, and we'll try to repeat and revise as much as possible before the exams. Okay, good night,
Okay.
then I'll see you in the next.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.